Good morning, students. Today we will learn about parallel lines and angles. Transversal line that intersects two or more lines. It means if any line intersects two or more than two lines, then that line is known as transversal line. Properties of parallel lines. There is a relation between parallel lines cut by transversals and angle formed by the transversal. There is relation or properties of the angles we will see further. Parallel lines, before going to that, see the angles properties. First of all, we will see the parallel lines. Two or more coplanar lines that do not intersect each other are known as parallel lines. Now here is an example of parallel lines. It is shown by figure M, N and O. These three lines are parallel to each other, and the representation of a parallel line can be represented by this, which is given below: M, then two vertical lines, and then again two vertical lines, and O. These two vertical lines shows that M is parallel to N and N parallel to O. Now look at these figures, students. Are these two lines parallel? C and D. They will intersect if you extend the lines. If we extend the C, then it will intersect D. It means C and D are not parallel lines. Are these two lines parallel? It sure looks like they are. It is sure that it is looking like a parallel line because the C and this second line which is equidistant to each other, E and F. These are not C, these are lines are E and F. E and F are equidistant to each other at every point. That's why these lines are parallel. Now here A parallel B, and line N is a transversal line because N intersect line A and B. Now here A, B and C, three lines are there, and R is a transversal. So doesn't matter that lines are parallel or not. If any line intersecting them, then that line is definitely a transversal line. Doesn't matter that it is intersecting to parallel line or not. Now some types of angles are formed by the transversal. First of all, we will see the corresponding angles. That what is the corresponding angles? Two angles on the same side of a transversal means there are two sides of a transversal. One can say right hand side and one can say left hand side. So the same side, two angles on the same side of a transversal are known as corresponding angles. Now here look at the figure. It will be clear from the figure that here 8 angles are formed: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now from the figure, angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles. Angle 1 and 5 will be known as corresponding angles, and these angles will equal in measure. These two angles are equal. Angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles. List the other three pairs. It means there are more pair of corresponding angles. Except 1 and 5, there are more corresponding angles pair. Like 1 and 5, 2 and 6 also corresponding angles. Angle 2 will be corresponding angle with angle 6. Angle 4 will be corresponding with angle 8. And angle 3 will be corresponding with angle 7. Now second type of angle is alternate interior angles. Angles that are on opposite sides of a transversal and between the parallel lines. It means these two angles form in between two parallel lines and either side of transversal. Means one angle will lie on one side and one other angle will lie on other side. Here from the figure you can see here angle 4 and angle 5 Angle 4 is on the right side of the transversal and angle 5 is the left side of the transversal. Then these 4 and 5, angle 4 and angle 5 is the pair of alternate interior angles. Why interior? Because both the angles in between parallel lines. And same pair, angle 3 and 6 also interior, and these also angles are known as alternate interior angles. It means these two pairs are of alternate interior angles. One is angle 3 and 6 and second is angle 4 and angle 5. Now alternate exterior angles, angles that are on opposite sides of transversal and not between the parallel lines. Mean here exterior angles lie not between two parallel lines. They lie on the exterior sides of a exterior sides of a parallel line. Here from the figure it will be clear, it will more clear that look at the angle number 2 and angle number 7. Angle 2 and angle 7, 2 is on the right side of transversal, 7 is left side of a transversal, but these 2 and 7 both are exterior angle, and due to the opposite sides of each other it will known as alternate exterior angle. Like that angle 1 and angle 8 also alternate exterior angle. Both the angles are exterior, means outside of the parallel lines, and are the either side of transversal, means alternate exterior angles. When parallel lines are cut by transversal, there are special relationships among the angles formed. Let's investigate. First, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Compare the measures of pairs of corresponding angles. What do you see? When you measure the corresponding angle, you will see that both the measures are same. It means the corresponding angles found by the transversal are congruent, means same, equal in measure. Same alternate interior angle also are congruent, means the measure of alternate interior angle pair also equal. Alternate exterior angle. Alternate exterior angle also, measure of alternate interior exterior angle also equal. Now here is some activity question. The two parallel lines are there, angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 angles are formed, and the value of angle 8 is given, that is 68. So you have to find the value of rest of angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 6 by using the rule that corresponding angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal, alternate exterior angles are equal, and wherever it is required that vertical opposite also equal. It means if you have found its angle 4 is alternate with angle 8, it means angle 4 will also 68, and angle 1 is vertical opposite to angle 4 because two lines are cross each other and 1 and 4 are vertical opposite angles, means 1 will be equals to the angle 4, and directly also you can say angle 1 equals to 68 because 1 and angle 8 are corresponding angles, it means they will be equal. So in this way you have to identify the measures of all the angles without measuring by D, only using the angles properties you have to identify the measure of these angles. Now thank you students, all the best for your exercises. Solve the exercises what are given in the content book set 1 to set 4. All the best students.